The higher distinctions of public speaking that I learned here made my presentations and meetings lively and 100% more impactful.
Being on Amandeep's $1 Million Speaker Blueprint course, I was able to co-host the webinar and host my first online open mic.
Amandeep is an amazing trainer and mentor. He loves to over-deliver and he loves to give massive value to his students.
I started getting recognition among my colleagues. My bosses started getting more appreciation to me. This is the best investment I've ever done in my life.
This program is designed in such a way that it covers completely what, why and how of public speaking.
I was blown away by the methods which Amandeep has used in this virtual setup.
Super blessed to have a mentor like Amandeep sir.
I have gone through many other programs, but not the kind of depth that Amandeep goes through.
I received from Amandeep is that he influenced me to work on my craft of public speaking.
I was so surprised by the way Amandeep puts his heart and soul to make us better every day.
Before the program, I had stage fright in front of big crowds. After this, I became more confident in school, and Amandeep sir taught us ways that changed our lives forever.
The money you are paying for this workshop is like nothing in comparison to the kind of value that you will get out of it.
Today I feel that the investment which I have done for getting this kind of value is just negligible.
It was great to have a mentor like Amandeep sir in this fabulous learning journey.
And because of that webinar, within a month, I got enough confidence to deliver my own webinar.
Such a comprehensive and complete sort of a program I have never seen.
Hi everybody, this is Amandeep Thin signing in live from my home studio. If you are joining me for today's session, then drop me a comment, leave me a message, let me know you are here. And if you are tuning in from far away, let me know where are you tuning in from right now. It'll be great to have a conversation rather than just me speaking to a camera. All right. Welcome people to today's session. Today's session is kind of a question answer session. If you have any questions around public speaking, around group communication, around monetizing your existing skills, knowledge or experience, then today is the session. You can ask me any questions you want. I was just pondering and reflecting on my thoughts before I came to this session, and I realized that I was just thinking, how did public speaking came into existence? How was this created? And I believe that if I can go back to the brain of my forefathers, who many thousands of years ago may have created this skill, I think the biggest thing they had in mind is to move masses into action. And obviously, they wanted some kind of massive result to come out through public speaking. That's what public speaking does, by the way. It's a huge leverage by which you can create which you can create multiple results. If you haven't seen at public speaking very closely, it is about you doing like a speaking in front of, let's say, 100 people, 500 people, 1,000, 2,000 people. You're multiplying that number of hours in a leveraging way that you can address a group of 200 people in one go without speaking to individually everybody together, like one at a time. That's a lot of time, by the way. We have some people tuning in, and obviously not surprised because students who have been in touch with me for a while, they understand me, they get me, and they realize what I'm talking about at a much deeper level. Rupinder Kaur is here. Good to see you here, Rupinder. It'll be great to have you in one of our programs. Rixim on a health journey with you. Yeah, we are doing a 5 days challenge. If anybody is listening, and if you want to get better health, you want to lose some weight, you want to have massive energy levels, then you must think about joining us for the next health challenge, which we would plan for month of May. Right now, we're going through a 5 days health challenge. Jaspreet Kaur Bodhraj is saying hello. Hello back to you. I hope you're doing well. And I was just thinking, and I'm going to share with you this. I hope you guys might be aware of it, but let me remind you very strongly that most of the great successful people, it doesn't matter what industry or field or domain they were successful in, they had this unique, great quality of being able to address a public and move that public into motion take them into a journey of taking action. That's what successful people are about. If you look at Mother Teresa, she did not have to make people jump up and down and say yes, yes. I mean, but she was a great orator. She was a great communicator who could generate massive funds for her charitable, tasks she wanted to do in the world. And for all the great work she did, she always was able to fulfill and do it better because she knew how to communicate in front of a group. If you look at somebody like Richard Branson, he's a phenomenal, public speaker. He doesn't, again, makes people jump up and down. He doesn't run public events just the way I do. But for the aviation industry, he is, all the businesses he does, just because he knows how to address a group of people, he gets more results get done, Same was Steve Jobs. He was one of the most powerful, amazing presenter present on planet Earth. And his product, obviously, was his lifestyle product about an iPhone, about a laptop, about a desktop. But in the way he will present it, in the way he will bring his graphics out, in the way he will launch the product, most people would like to queue up for the right audience, not for the wrong audience. You always have to be in front of the right audience to sell your products. For the right audience, they'll queue up in the middle of the night or early in the morning to buy that launch product. So that's what I'm talking about here. And again, if you look at public speaking, anybody here, you've got a fear of public speaking? I mean, yeah, if you would like to share, that'll be awesome. If you would like to, it's fine. If anybody listening in right now, you just joined us, welcome. I'm just sharing my journey of doing public speaking for last 12 plus years. If you're not known about my story, very briefly, let me tell you that I started my journey from a one-room house in Calcutta. I'm a mixed child. I had problems with my identity. I had problem, having mixed identity because my parents are from different origins. My skin color was a problem. My weight was a problem. So I wanted to commit suicide at the age of 16. And, I grew up in a one-room house in Calcutta with a lot of financial difficulties. And from there to where I am, in terms of becoming a Tony Robbins trainer, in terms of, becoming this trainer who has done more than 600 workshops in 20 plus countries, have already authored, 2 books by now. All this happened for me because I just figured out one skill, that is how to speak in public. And not just speak, not just overcome your fear of public speaking, but also, how to take that passion and convert it into a business, take that skill and convert it into a monetizing machine so that you don't have to worry about your basic bills, I think, a great teacher doesn't need to worry about his basic bills to be paid. If he's worried or she's worried about paying basic bills, then the teacher is not fully present to do what he or she is supposed to do. So coming back, if you want to learn, monetizing your existing skills in a leveraging way, then you must consider coming into one of our programs. We are bringing, this program called Speak to Shine. It's a beautiful, powerfully, designed program where you will have 3 days of me in recording format, and then you will have 3 days of me live on Friday, Saturday, Sundays coming up next weekend. And it's going to be a great, program to be part of. So anybody here, you have got any interest in making your communication better, you want to clear interviews, you want to get promotions within your job, you want to become a better entrepreneur, a better father, a better sister, a better husband, a better mother. Oh God, communication is required everywhere. And if you can overcome one of the biggest fears, which is about public speaking, I think, the other fears may not be a bigger challenge for you. Even from bungee jumping to skydiving, may become a smaller fear to overcome compared to when it comes to public speaking. They think, public speaking is one of the biggest fears, and it is bigger than dying, by the way. And how do they say that? Well, they do a comparison, analogy, where in the English culture, people die, somebody has to read a speech about them. It's called eulogy. And most people, in their mind, they think they should be dead rather than reading the eulogy. And that's where the whole principle comes from, that public speaking is one of the biggest fear human beings have. It's almost like, dying. So if you can overcome that fear, I personally believe that nothing else, is anymore a big fear for you. You can pretty much face any big challenges in life. So if you're listening right now, and even if you're listening to the recording and you would love to learn, from my 11, 12 years of experience of doing 600 plus workshops in 20 plus different countries and generating more than 10 million pounds, for big names like Tony Robbins, Success Resources, Success Gyan, then you must come to one of my event. And the best place to start would be Speak to Shine. Speak to Shine has almost no investment in my understanding, but my team says, sir, we still have to mention the amount. The amount is pretty negligible. It's like a commitment fee, which just a promise that, oh God, I will show up. I will be interested to learn and go on a journey. So it's 497 rupees for people whose currency is in rupees. For the international pricing, it is just $9 or $7, I think. Just check it out. So if you would like to be part of that program, let us know and we can send you the details, and we would love to have you in the program. Anybody here you have attended, let us know. Let the other people who might be thinking right now, would you recommend that they should go for this program? I think Speak to Shine is one of the amazing products or program we have created. No other program comes close to it. And why do you say that, Amandeep, that no other program comes close to it? Because most trainers, they just speak. I'm one of those trainers, the only reason I could speak for so long, because I had to generate revenue every time I went up on stage. That's correct. There was not a single event I've spoken where I did not have to, make closings at the end. And for me to become a Tony Robbins trainer and to do more than 300 workshops, under his name and generate 6-7 million pounds for his company was only possible because I knew, or I know how to, convert the numbers, which means platform closing, which means closing from the stage, which means, I know how to generate revenue at the end of the program. Somebody has to pay for the party. Somebody has to pay for the venue. Somebody has to pay for the lighting, the music, the flight costs. So you got to know, how to monetize your speaking skills. If you're not able to bring business through, oh God, your teaching skills may die within you, and the world would not know how great teacher you are. Teaching can actually change generations. So if you are listening right now and you have a message to share with the world, which you definitely have, nobody has gone through the pain you have gone through. Nobody has had the journey you had. So your story is unique and the world needs to hear it, at least for your tribe. There's a bunch of people who are waiting. There's students who are waiting for you, provided would you raise your game or not. So I highly recommend you come to our Speak to Shine program. And there's a 100% money back guarantee. If you come to the program and if you think, it's not worth it for the investment of your time and money, then we'll give you a full refund. And we would like to say sorry. But having said that, I never ever had a single cancellation in my life. Dhudi Banerjee is sharing something, always tuning in to learn. Own the fear of public speaking with your help in the $1 Million Speaker Blueprint journey. Thank you very much for that. Anybody else tuning in? And if you've got any questions, let me know, because that's all I have in my bucket today. All I can say, there are two ways of making money in life. The first way, which most people do, is one-to-one. They go into a 9-to-6 job and they never come out of it. 95% people in life, they never retire. And that's a very scary figure, but that's the truth of life. They have to work because they have to work. They don't work because they want to work. There's a difference there. So 95% people in the world never retire because they never look out for an option to leverage their time, because you will never ever have more than 24 hours. Very few smart people who are part of the 5%, they go on to the second, strategy of making money, which is one-to-many arrangement. When you shift from one-to-one to one-to-many arrangement, a lot of amazing, opportunities open up for you, and you're able to multiply your time and replicate your efforts to make more income, and obviously to make a bigger impact in the world. It's just not about the money. It's about what you become in the process is absolutely phenomenal. So if you're listening and you think, this man is making some sense here. I have been working for many years and things have changed much. Then come to one of our, Speak to Shine program and let us help you in a very amazing way. The group dynamics of the class is going to be amazing when you come to the program. Jaspreet, I think you are also a graduate. She's sharing her experience. She's saying Speak to Shine, amazing learning session, undoubtedly must attend. Thank you very much for that vote of confidence. And anybody here, you're listening right now, and you can see a couple of people who are recommending it. They all can't be wrong. You must check out our program, Speak to Shine. And for the investment, oh God, it's just a full-on value for your time. So I will see some of you at Speak to Shine the next weekend. 3 days I will be coming in a video format like this on a recording, and 3 days it'll be live on Zoom with me. And there'll be a bunch of amazing, great people there, close to 100 plus people who would be creating that amazing space for you to learn and grow. And before I say goodbye, anybody has any questions, any sharings, any feedback, anything you would like me to kind of be aware of, then let me know. It'll be your best opportunity to voice out something you want to ask, or you want to have some more awareness about it. So okay, I'm wishing you all the best for everything you're doing. Good luck. Thank you for tuning in. and I will see you in one of my next live sessions. If you have anything you want me to cover for my future sessions, let me know through a message or through through a certain way of reaching out on social media, and I would love to cover that. Obviously, it has to be related to my topic, which is public speaking, mindset, or sales, and I would love to give you the answer if it is possible within a few minutes to give it over a live session like this. I'm going to play a video. I would recommend you stick around and watch that video. It is a couple of my students sharing their feedback, their journey with me. Julie Benvey, I apologize if that's not the right pronunciation for your surname, but I hope Julie is pretty accurate. Hi, thank you very much for saying hello. And I don't know, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, if you're just tuning in, I was sharing, that how public speaking can transform your game completely. If you know how to address a group, and not just address it, but you know how to address it in a way that you can make them move into motion, which is take action, then it's a great skill to have. And if you don't have any fear about public speaking, which is great, and I'm sure there could be a bigger challenge where you know how to speak in public and you're already doing it, but you don't know how to monetize it. How to convert that great skill of speaking into a money-making machine, then you must come to my program. And my 12 years of experience, which I have learned by doing 600 plus workshops and generating 10 million pounds in more than 20 plus countries I've spoken in, I will give you, as a complete blueprint. Yeah, there's a blueprint I've created, which is all about understanding how to monetize your public speaking skills. All right, guys, I will see some of you at Speak to Shine. If you know anybody, who is in your circle, in your network, who has interest in learning group communication, who is looking for the right mentor when it comes to, improving their public speaking skills or overcoming their stage fear, or they already speak, but they think, oh God, this is not working out. I'm not able to create sales with my public speaking skills. Then they must come to my program. Let them know about this program called Speak to Shine. And I would love to see them, at my event happening next weekend. Having said that, some people are joining us right now. If you are just joining us right now, understand I was sharing the power of public speaking, and also, talking about my event, which is coming up next weekend called Speak to Shine. It'll be great to have some of you there and understand what it takes to overcome your stage fear to begin with, and then what it takes, for you to become an authority, a credible source where people would like to come and do business with you, learn from you, and would like to take you. They will perceive you as an expert. Your perceived value would go up in front of your audience, your clients, your attendees, your listeners. And finally, if you think you've got a little challenge or a big challenge, which most people have around content, and you're thinking, how the hell do I create content which I can speak for hours or days? Then that's the third day. Oh God, the template I show you, it's massively simple. And using that template, if you apply it the right way, which some of my students are applying and making money, you can generate massive results for yourself and for your clients. So those are the amazing things that you will pick up at Speak to Shine, apart from another 10 to 20 or 100 things you will learn at this program. So lots of love, stay blessed, and watch this video and listen to what my students are sharing about their experience of learning from me. So here we go.
As a result of learning from him, I am more confident. I now know how to deliver my story.
The higher distinctions of public speaking that I learned here made my presentations and meetings lively and 100% more impactful.
Of being on Amandeep's $1 Million Speaker Blueprint course, I was able to co-host a webinar and host my first online open mic.
Amandeep is an amazing trainer and mentor. He loves to over-deliver and he loves to give massive value to his students.
I started getting recognition among my colleagues. My bosses started getting more appreciation to me. This is the best investment I've ever done in my life.
This program is designed in such a way that it covers completely what, why, and how of public speaking.
I was blown away by the methods which Amandeep has used in this virtual setup.
Super blessed to have a mentor like Amandeep sir.
Have gone through many other programs, but not the kind of depth that Amandeep goes through.
I received from Amandeep is that he influenced me to work on my craft of public speaking.
I was so surprised by the way Amandeep puts his heart and soul to make us better every day.
Before the program, I had stage fright in front of big crowds. After this, I became more confident in school, and Amandeep sir taught us ways that changed our lives forever.
The money you are paying for this workshop is like nothing in comparison to the kind of value that you will get out of it.
Today I feel that the investment which I have done for getting this kind of value is just negligible.
It was great to have a mentor like Amandeep sir in this fabulous learning journey.
And because of that webinar, within a month, I got enough confidence to deliver my own webinar.
Such a comprehensive and complete sort of a program I have never seen.